Well, good day, good afternoon. We're overlooking the Crystal Gondola. This is the Elmline streets of Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the broadcast here today. We're just here for a short, just to say hi to everyone. We haven't been live for a little while, so I just thought I'd throw one on here. In Canada, we're being, I don't know what you would call it. Are we being enjoyed, or are we enjoying the king? The king has showed up in Canada. And as Carney has said there earlier, as he was talking to Trump, that he's talked to the owner, and the owner of Canada said that he does not want to become the 51st state. U-Haul, good to see you. Herman, the tosser. Wow, good to see you all. We got Masad in there. Big ups to everyone. Yeah, we're just here just for a short. And I'm probably going to be going out here in a little while, but I just thought I was sitting around here all morning, kind of perusing the different streams out there, seeing what's going on. And not much. I was watching a bunch of the other political broadcasters out there to see what they had to say about everything that was going on. Here in Canada, we have a new House Speaker that has been elected. So the House of Commons can kind of carry on. And tomorrow, the King Charles, the King of England, is going to be opening up our Parliament while giving a House-type speech. So we'll be looking forward to that tomorrow. But we've got the King of England is visiting, just landed in Ottawa earlier today, and is getting the whatever showing around the Parliament and whatever, and being given a good time. They're in Ottawa having a good time, and we're just kind of watching what's going on. Not a whole bunch for me to really report, unless something does come up on my screen here that looks like it's worthwhile showing you. But yeah. Oh, maybe we've got this little bit here, the royal visit to Canada here. Let's just give a quick cut over here and see.
To be sworn in today as a member of the Privy Council of Canada. Let's just take a listen.
That's here. Here we have Carney in the black, and you've got the King of England in the, I don't know what color that is there, the light colored suit, and his wife, Camilla. The video is kind of frozen a little bit there, but typical government of Canada. And then the camera goes down. And our apologies
for the quality of the video, as we noted earlier on. Because of
anyways, that's the best video we can show you of the king so far. So far, not that great. What do I think of the King of England? Not much. I'm over here in Alberta, and we're gonna separate. We want to separate from the King of England and from the Carney Carnival show and all the rest of that stuff there. Jack Smith in there, good to see you. We've got the real Jamaican Mark Hanley is in there. Hey, get with it, man. Wet the wood, get the ting, man. Got Mr. Masad in there now. He's got the new handle. I see, looking good. Got 36 in the house here, looking good. Thanks a lot. U-Haul, who's the first in there? Herman the tosser. You're the first one in there, and then U-Haul came in there. Good to see you. China, yeah, that's about it too. Yeah, let's Finn go. Let's go. Who else is in there? Paths and Places. Hey, good to see you. Give us a sub in there. We're losing subs, man. Since the last time I was live, I think I lost almost 10 subs. I don't know, something like that. So we're actually going down. Everyone else is getting more subs. We're going down on our sub ratio here. So it's not a good thing for us, but what can we say? You know, we're not that big of a channel, and we're just trying to go places, but it's kind of hard to go anywhere when you've got nothing on the go and you're just having fun in life. And that's just it, that I'm having a lot of fun in my life. I went out to thanks a lot for turning on the subs only. And let's see, just give us a slow mode whenever I go live, just give us a 5-second slow mode. That way it prevents somebody from going over and over and over and over again, spamming the chat. So if we get at least a 5-second slow mode in there, then it works out great. I'm just going to change that right now. What else have we got there? Customization. Yeah, maybe we'll go with monetization here today. Okay, how about that? Seeing as there's probably not going to be a long show, and you'll have to endure a few commercials or whatever during the show here. Don't blame me. That's YouTube. It's what they're doing. It's the way they run things. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mr. Mossad in there. God save the king. Yeah, exactly. That's what everyone used to say. God save the queen was the big thing back in my day. Now it's God save the king. Passing places in there, coming in from Canada. Jack Smith, to all those past, present, and future, you will never be forgotten. Yeah, exactly. And we got Miss Angie in there. Hey, good to see you, Miss Angie. Big ups to you. Dash and Grandma in there. Big ups to you. I think, what's happening with some of the guys with the Scientology there? I don't know. I think Ant has kind of split the scene there. Did he get his ankle monitor taken off? I don't know yet. I'm not following him all that much. And you got Tony there. He gave a plea in there. I don't know whether he's pleading not guilty or whatever. Something going on there. Play the funeral music. Yeah, for C channel. Yeah, exactly. For what? Shit C channel. Yeah, I don't know what channels went down. I was watching Lincoln Kane there last night. Do you see that? Lincoln Kane. I don't know if you know Mosh. Mosh, whatever, has this girlfriend. Anyways, his girlfriend was on Lincoln Kane, and she was on there with another girl. And I don't know if the two of them are lesbians or what was going on there, but both of them showed a little nipple action there on Lincoln's show. Oh, you guys, if you missed that, too bad, so sad. But anyways, there was a little nipple action on the Lincoln Kane show. And then almost immediately after that, he got the old strikeola from YouTube. And YouTube, eliminated the broadcast because of the nudity. Ooh, you can't show any nipple action on YouTube. Otherwise, you get the channel video. I did get the channel taken down, but the video got taken down. So yeah, that happened there last night. I saw that. Daniel Barry in there. Hey, good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day, of course, to everyone that's in the United States. In Canada here, we don't have our Memorial Day, but last weekend we had our thing going on there, a long weekend. So we had an enjoyable long weekend. I guess this is your enjoyable long weekend here or in the United States. Oh, and I was watching Anarchy Princess, and she was belly aching there. She's in a graveyard. Anarchy Princess has actually ended up in a graveyard doing her stream in the graveyard there, which I thought was pretty funny because, from her protesting the J6ers on J6 Corner and stuff like that, and now she ends up streaming a graveyard. Things have gone kind of downhill for her. So we'll have to see what happens, whether anything picks up there in the protest front. Protest wise, here in Canada, we have protests going on. It's mostly the Palestinians are protesting up here in Canada. Not too much of anybody else doing much of any protesting. Well, I suppose you've got the Jewish people on the other hand. I don't know that I've seen them locally here, but in places like Toronto and that where they have more of a presence, they do. I don't know if you call it a protest as more of an enjoyment type of thing of being alive and stuff like that. But they're fighting between the Palestinians and the Jewish people. So you've got those two groups out on the streets in Canada doing their things. Other than that, things are kind of laying low a little bit. I was out at the lake having some fun, and I didn't really do any videos there. I don't know. I was just kind of lackadaisical, you might say. Driving around in the golf cart a little bit, having fun with the kids and my wife. And it doesn't seem to be as many people out at the lake as there used to be, at least at my place, at the campgrounds, right? Because they're kind of seasonal campgrounds where people book it for the entire year, set their trailer out there, and then have fun all season. It seemed like 2 years back, the place was completely full. But now I'm seeing maybe about 25% vacancy, like we're seeing, there's there's people that are stationed out there, and then you got a vacant stall and a couple of vacant stalls, whatever, and then more people. And this last weekend, I expected there to be way more people out there because it was actually quite a nice day, especially on Saturday. Not Friday, but Saturday was really nice. It was got up to, I don't know, almost 20 degrees Celsius, which was nice. Here, we're expecting some thunderstorms coming in here at about 3 o'clock, whatever. Right now, it's like 2:45 Mountain Time here. And I'm just looking at it, and there's some kind of a big thunderstorm off to the southwest of Edmonton and going to be hitting me here. And as you can see out the window here, it's actually not nice, bright, sunny day, but we're going to be hit with thunderstorms here pretty soon. So we'll see what happens there. And apparently up to 100 kilometer an hour, somehow gale force winds or whatever. I don't know if it's gale force. I just made that part up. But anyways, some strong 100 kilometer an hour winds, potential gusts up that high happening. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I need to pop up more often. Yeah, exactly, Miss Angie. I know. You know what? I don't know what it is. Just lately, I've just been kind of, down in the doldrums. So, like not spiraling down, but sort of like, yeah, should I go live or not go live? And, and at the end of the day, I just end up watching a bunch of other stuff and don't go live that much. Dory, Wizzy, and Nut Simp is in there. Hey, Dory, good to see you. Thanks a lot for popping in. Mater is in there. Never forget. Yeah, exactly. The people that fought in wars in the past. Absolutely. Memorial Day. That's what it's all about. Never forget. So I would have to agree with you there. Thank you all veterans for saving our freedoms, says Nurse D. Yeah, absolutely. Deb's Crazy Daily, Masad, you keep asking me that, and I just might. I didn't catch what that was all about there. Yeah, yellow striped smile. Oh, that's Masad in there, giving the avatars and whatever in there. Mr. Mossad, you're one of the guys that changes your handle, your YouTube name there more often than anyone else. Good thing they limit it to once every 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah, were they pretty perky? The ladies, it was the ladies were like going at each other, like licking their, like going in their face into chest kind of thing, and then and then they were like bringing their one boob out, whatever. Each one of them had one boob out, so you could see the whole thing. And they were doing a little twerking of the nipple there or whatever, and then doing a little nipple to nipple action, and kind of a little lesbian action happening on Lincoln Kane there. So he's gonna get everyone watching him with me saying stuff like that. Oh, hang on here, I got a phone call. Yeah, it never fails. As soon as I go live, then somebody phones me here. I haven't got one phone call all day. So, anyways, we're back here again. Yeah. So, they were pretty perky there, Masad. But what we're doing is we're giving a good friend, Lincoln Kane, some free publicity here. And you guys are going to all be watching him tonight to see if there's going to be more of something like that happening. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens there. But anyways, that was funny to see that. You know how it goes when something like that happens. You had to be there to see it live, or else you're never going to see it again, unless somebody clips it and then blurs it out or something like that. I was almost thinking of recording it, but I'm not into going back and recording something and then editing it and blurring it out, whatever, and then going, here, look at this. Look at these idiots. Look what they're up to. Well, I shouldn't say idiots. They weren't idiots. it was actually pretty funny. And I'm not going to mention names of other than Mosh was in there, LC was in there. There was a few other people, but you guys can maybe figure out who the two women might be. They're pretty popular on YouTube. They're always popping in and out, and they both go on a lot of panels all the time. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened there. It was if I was there, I would have dug the hole. Yeah. Let's see, Angie, you're way popular lately. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen you live there, Angie, lately. I just kind of click on that notification button there once in a while to see who's live, and probably look at the last whatever 5 or 6 people that have been live and whatever. I kind of been really looking at to see who pops up on that home screen, right? There's a bunch of people that pop up on my home screen there all the time, and they don't really do live. They do like recorded stuff. So I've been kind of watching a bit of that stuff coming in. So that's what I've been kind of up to lately. And yeah, I missed the. Maybe let me rewind it here and see if our king in that, if we can get any shots of the king. There was something that was up here earlier. Oh yeah, this is what it was. We'll bring you in here. Here's when the plane landed, and the King of England, King Charles, and Princess, or no, not Princess, Queen Camilla, Queen Camilla showed up. Oh, I've got the bullshit thing up there too. I don't know why I have that up, but anyways, it's up there. But anyways, this is when they came up, and I don't know if that's Queenie that showed up there to meet meet the king over there at the in the parking lot there of the airplane when it landed. But yeah, there's somebody, some representative of the indigenous force there that showed up there to meet them, as you can see. And yeah, I heard that Queen Nancy, grandmother Nancy, was trying to get a trip down to Ottawa. I don't know if she ended up getting enough money or something like that. They were trying to raise some money so that the grandmother Nancy from Alberta would show up there at all. But anyways, let's see if we can get a shot of the king coming out of the airplane here, at least here. Queen Camilla, and were they perky? Oh my God, I left that up there. Yeah. Anyways, King Charles, and they came out of the airplane there. Let's see if they're in there. There they are, right there, departing the airplane.
Now, His Majesty King Charles, Queen Camilla with him as they descend down the stairs. Let's take a listen now.
There you go. Look at that. Better job than Biden. No, didn't trip going down the stairs. Well, you don't want to trip, that's for sure. Oh, I like that music. Kind of goes with the flow. Yeah. Anyways, well, I guess it's sort of somewhat like the Arab religion, whatever there, where the woman should always walk about 10 feet behind the man, something like that. I don't know if they are taken over by that protocol, but it looks that way. But the King of England, and is he our ruler of Canada? Is he the guy that owns Canada? Is that what Carney was talking about when he said to Trump, when Trump was asking about becoming the 51st state, and Carney said, well, I've checked with the owners of Canada, and they said, I don't think so. How you doing?
Dad,
Good to see you.
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the RV.
Oh, okay. Are we going to go bike ride?
No.
It's going to be a rainy day here today or
That's
something.
what I said.
But we could go for like about an hour or something like that, and then we got to get back here right away because it's still a nice day until it starts raining. But look there's the big rainstorm coming our way. But hang on, it looks like it's a couple hours away from Edmonton here. Let me rewind this here. I think we got about 2 hours before that storm hits. You see that? Right now it's Drayton Valley or down by Red Deer, Rocky Mountain House. So it's got about 2 hours worth of a bike ride before the big storm hits us here. anyways, I'm talking to young one here that just got home from school, and of course I start up. I have really bad timing for everything. I start my stream like a couple minutes before the kids get home from school. Get some phone calls in here, stuff like that going on here. But anyways, there's the big story of the day, which is the King of England has parachuted into Canada. And this is the story, but you don't know the real story. Carbon Carney got together with Prince Charles at the time, before he was a king, I guess, because this is a few years back. And they came up with this whole globalist thing here of this net zero, and the carbon tax and all the rest of that stuff. So that's why Carney is a friend of Charles, right? That's the big thing. And like they're buddies, right? And it was Carney's idea to bring him in to start up Parliament here in Canada and to make Canada look like a sovereign country, right? If you understand what's going on here. So that's, in my mind, the only reason that he invited the king in here, because this is not normal to have the King of England show up for the starting of a Parliament when we have, a brand new Parliament session starting up, this kind of thing. Usually it's the Governor General that gives the good word for the starting of Parliament. But in this case, it's going to be the King of England, and that's going to be tomorrow that will happen. So look forward to that to happen. And it could be interesting to hear what he has to say, and what he has to say about can RV park in your driveway, Tommy? Yes, RV can park in my driveway. Are you feeling depressed after the election? Yeah, I'm feeling a little depressed after the election. It's not good. Creep Masad. Man, how many accounts have you got there, Masad? You got Creeper Masad in there now. You must have about 10 different channels or something there. That's why you're using different names when you come in here. I can read lips, Temper. Yeah, exactly. Well, you got these other guys in here playing some music and stuff like that. Oh, we got the natives have shown up, and they're beating that war drum. That war drum. I don't know if that's a war drum or what it is that's going on there. But they're definitely first in line there for the first thing that the King of England is going to see. Now, if you look closely here, you've got some kid wearing a hoodie beating the drum there. It doesn't even get dressed up in some kind of native memorabilia. There's a couple of kids there that are wearing, something a little bit better. And, they were wearing baseball caps there earlier. I see they did take off the baseball caps. One of the kids was wearing a baseball cap that said New York Yankees on it, beating the native drum. And when I saw that, I kind of had to laugh. I thought, oh, I wonder if they're going to wear those hats, the New York Yankee hat there, beating the drum there when the king shows up. But I see the kid took the hat off there. But anyways, they're practicing. They'll get it right there. I shouldn't be so negative to what's going on here, but hey, Tommy Temper show here. I can say what I want as long as I'm not being too disrespectful. There you go. And remember the king. Remember he was also doing the thing with. Well, they're just shaking a few hands there. It looks like protocol. That would be actually good. Like if you were there, you'd probably want to shake his hand so that you could say forever, I shook the hand of the King of England. Well, you know what? I can say I was kicked out of the Prime Minister of Canada's rally, right? I can actually say that. I was kicked out of his rally. So, Prime Minister, the guy in the black jacket there, shaking hands there next to Camilla. I was kicked out of the Prime Minister's rally. So, I doubt very much if I would have been able to get in there to shake the King of England's hand there because he would have kicked me out of this event if I would have shown up in Ottawa. So, you know, leave it to the good people that love the liberals, the liberal-loving kids there, the children that don't know anything about politics. They're out there. Oh, yeah, I'll shake his hand. Okay, we're good to go. Crime in America. She likes flashing boobs. Yeah, exactly. Leo in there says, sickos, eat them birds. Oh, wait, they've been vaccinated for human consumption. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Have those birds been vaccinated? I don't know. Or they just or have.
And you're watching special coverage right now
Colin
on
Big Bear.
CPAC as we look at the
Colin
official
Big Bear on scene
reception
over there with
being
the
extended to His
ostriches
Majesty
there.
King Charles III. And
yeah, well, Queenie got kicked out of the thing there with the ostriches there, so she's not there. I don't even know where Queenie is there today. I didn't see her live or anything like that. With her. Oh, hang on. The last thing was she was in Saskatchewan, wasn't she? She was doing some stuff in Saskatchewan. She was on her own reserve there. Oh, she was with her uncle. That's what it was. Last night or something, I saw her with her uncle. She was on one of the panels there or something there, arguing with somebody. So yeah, Queenie's doing something there. Colin Big Bear. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know, a lot of people say, well, those guys are out there for clout, you know, to get some subs and stuff like that. Hey, make sure to sub up to the channel if you're just watching us here. We're watching. This is recorded, but it's a little bit of some of the action that happened here today when King Charles's airplane. Well, actually, I don't think it was his airplane, but when the airplane landed,
from being here, and it's a happy time for him. And
they're shaking hands with some indigenous leaders and people that happen to show up there that want to, you know, get a little firsthand shaking hands and meeting the King of England, which is a pretty rare opportunity in our lifetime to be able to do something like that. And we're just able to watch it here. Carney style, yeah. This is the Carney thing. Carney's behind him. He's watching what they're doing, and he's up there with him. Dave, the pickup artist. I remember when Joe Biden farted on the Duchess of York. I remember when it was Trudeau's father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, did a little pirouette, kind of little dance behind the Queen of England, right? Do you remember that? He disrespected the Queen of England when she showed up. I don't know whether it was in Canada or over in UK, but he did a little pirouette behind the Queen of England and showed disrespect to the monarchy. So it's exactly the opposite thing here. But I think that I don't know if it's so much that Carney is into the monarchy as he is into this net zero thing, you know, because the net zero, the carbon tax and carbon trading, carbon things, whatever they do between the different corporations, carbon, what the hell do they call them? Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The whole carbon thing. You guys in the States, luckily, you don't have anything to do with it because it's just a waste of time, waste of money, waste of everything. And we did have a carbon tax on our gasoline here that we saw it at the pumps. We saw how much it was, and we all paid it, and we all hated it. And the government said, no, it'll make you richer because we'll send you a check back. And they did indeed send a check back to the impoverished people that made no money. They got the checks back, but everyone else, if you were making any money in Canada, you didn't even get a check back. So, but they said, no, they were actually putting more money into your pocket than we're taking out of you with the tax that you're paying. But then Pierre Poilievre campaigned on the Axe to Tax protocol, and then Carney ended up axing that particular the consumer part of the tax, but he left the large corporations into having to pay the carbon tax, which they still have to pay today. So it just gets passed on to the consumer anyways. So shame on Carney, shame on his carbon taxes, shame on the King of England for promoting this carbon tax and the net zero crap and all the rest of that bullshit. And as a matter of fact, I hear now that New Zealand, they went in gung-ho with the carbon tax, and they switched governments, and now they turfed it out. So they don't want to have anything to do with it over there either. And I think we should get rid of all of the carbon taxes. But we re-elected the Liberal government, which are pro-carbon tax. And yeah, the rest of it is pretty much history.
For us to know that is like if people get nothing else from this visit, just the fact to reflect on how our system actually works.
Yes, of course. No.
I'm so sorry.
What kind of a car is that? Notice that they put him into a like a budget car there. It looks like I don't know what that car was there. Some kind of a Pontiac Firebird or something like that. Meanwhile, the rest of them have got the big SUVs, the gas guzzlers in there. Oh, it's probably an electric car. That's probably an electric BMW or something, I would guess, because it's carbon carny and let's see, is there any exhaust pipe on that thing? Let's check it out, because he's really into no carbon. And I don't know. It's hard for me to see if there was exhaust pipes on there. But you notice it wasn't one of those big gas-guzzling SUVs that he got into. So I would guess that it was some kind of electric car. Just saying. I'm just saying, because he's carbon carny. There's not much of an entourage there at all. There's only a couple of cars there following him, Like, you don't need that much. Like, what the hell is that? Like, come on. For somebody that's like, anti-carbon, like that is the worst case of carbon guzzling there ever. To have, be maybe a couple of cars, one in front, one in the back or whatever. And now they're doing some kind of a circle around the parking lot. Like, come on, you guys. This is ridiculous. And there he is in his electric car. I don't know if it's electric, but it better be electric, considering is who he is. It's probably some kind of a Bentley or something. I don't know what the hell that thing is. But being from the UK, it's probably a UK car. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not making this stuff up here. I should be the guy that's doing the voiceover for the whole thing. Got John in there. Hey, John, good to see you. Hey, I heard Queenie talking. Oh no, not you. Different person. Yeah. So, anyways, damn SUVs. Yeah, Lincoln. Or is that a Lincoln? Could be a Lincoln there or something. Fighting carbon tax. Yeah, there you go. The way that it should be done.
For their parliamentary democracy, and we should take greater pains to explain it to Canadians.
Look at those helmets they're wearing there. They look like they're helmets from the
is now
Third Reich or
the
something.
Canadian
Or from
Forces plane that did carry the royal couple to Ottawa. And as you were seeing, as we were talking here, the motorcade has actually left the Ottawa airport. And if you're wondering why they have left, as Bonnie was alluding to, their next stop is actually a place known as Lansdowne Park. That's a 40-acre cultural and social center here in the nation's capital.
The barbecue. Yeah, exactly.
There you see it right there. This is the heart of Lansdowne Park, and already you see hundreds of people gathered waiting to see the King and the Queen. A very busy 24 hours.
It's a bit of a rerun here. This happened just an hour or so ago. We're about an hour behind on this whole thing here. So, yeah, anyways, some stuff like that going on. There's some more Indigenous people that showed up there to get maybe shake the hand of the King there or whatever. See who the master colonizer is of the whole country of Canada. And I thought that the Indigenous people would be like anti-colonizer at this moment in time, But yeah, they all showed up there anyways so that they can meet up with the King, with the so-called owner of Canada. I'm not going to say that he is the owner, but some people think so. We've kind of split away from them, but Canada is still part of the so-called Commonwealth, and we're part of the Commonwealth still. So we do have ties to them. And Carney wants to make some kind of a deal with the UK, but they're not making a deal quite yet because we have to wait until Parliament actually starts before any deal making is made. But apparently they want to go with some kind of a zero tax type thing, so that we don't have any taxes on UK products coming to Canada, and UK doesn't have any tax on products that we make going into the UK. Probably stuff like wheat, oil, and stuff like that. No, I don't think. No, they don't get any oil because our oil from Canada doesn't make it to the East Coast because we don't have any pipeline that can even send our oil from Alberta out to the East Coast to send it over to the UK. So we can virtually only send our Alberta oil to the United States or to China at this moment in time via the pipeline that exists to Vancouver. So we'll see what happens there. Hey, well, anyways, that was my little stream here for today, for right now. Anyways, I might come on here a little bit later. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some shorter streams and maybe bring on some guests and stuff like that on a shorter stream or whatever. But what's good to see you. You keeping everyone in check. Yeah, exactly. Troy is in there. Hey, Troy, good to see you. And Mayhem and Miracles. Hey, good to see you. Watching hit it like the. Yeah, I got 7732 subs. We need some more subs to the channel. So I'm losing subs. You know what happens? And if you don't go live for like a week or something like that, then your number of subs actually goes down during the time that you're not live. And it's really hard to build them back up again, especially with this kind of a stream when you don't even get one sub. You got to go vertical to get subs, I guess. I don't know. I did get a bunch of subs there before going vertical. Michael Goose McDonald in there. McDonald says rising peacefully. Yes, that's the way it goes up here in Alberta. We are rising peacefully, trying to make it happen. And yeah, we're doing a good job here. I like to see the fact that we've got enough signatures on a pre-poll poll where people signed up to say, okay, we want to actually put this into effect and see whether or not Alberta is going to separate from Canada. That whole thing is going along very strongly, so we'll see what happens there. We're kind of watching that. The ostriches, I heard that I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that there was an ostrich that got killed in the middle of the night by a drone with a gun on it. Can you believe that? A drone with a gun on it came in and shot an ostrich. That's what I heard. Is that true or not? I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll have to ask Colin Bear, who's live on scene there with the Rebel News crew. I don't know what's going on there. Leo, good to see you there. Good to see your lives and stuff like that you're doing. Hey, big ups to you. And Crime in America, good to see you. I actually popped in there and gave you a thumbs up on your video there today. Yeah, doing your stuff there with Crime in America. Mayhem and Miracles coming in there from, you should have actually shown up at the airport there. You could have give Carney and the King of England a shake of their hand there. So, yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't make it down there. That would have been a fun time. But anyways, yeah, we're going to just cruise on down, maybe go for a wee bit of a bike ride here before the rain hits. And when it hits, we'll start riding the bike back home really, really fast. But otherwise, nice seeing everyone. Take care. You guys all stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, hey, name it after me. Later, alligator.
Catwoman. Catwoman, will you never learn?
Let's go. Yeah, I can see it. Mayhem and Miracles. You're good. You're good to go. Basically, if you refresh the screen, then you know whether or not you're blocked. Most of the trolls didn't come in here. They're over hanging out in Jack Talcott's channel or something like that. So head over to Jack Talcott. Master Troller, hey, good to see you. Let's go. I got to get out there while it's still sunny before the big storm comes in. Otherwise, we'll get blown away. You betcha. Thanks a lot. All salute the King of England. Oh, is that the King of Canada? I don't know. Some people think so. Carney thinks so. It's our ultimate landlord. King Charles, the landlord of Canada, showed up to give us a little check here. Oh, there comes Birdie Num Num coming in for the little bit of food. Ah, isn't he nice? I got to change the water out there too. Haven't changed it in a week, and they've been dipping a little bit of bread in there. But Magpie is looking good there. Okay, see you all later. Bye.